Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, allow me to continue on this issue of the attack on Rigathi Gachagua. You know, there are some missing bits in this whole drama whereby nobody seems to be coming out clear on who could have actually orchestrated that violence. There are people who say, you know, there are people who point at William Ruto's involvement. There are those people who think it is Kimani Ichung'wah who is actually responsible for this. There are people who think there are those people, those politicians who, when Rigathi Gachagua was in power as the deputy president, he could not allow them to conduct rallies within Mount Kenya. You remember that story last year, 2023? Time this kind of people wanted to, you know, conduct rallies, they would be met by the wrath of police. You remember that story? Now, talking about the wrath of the police, someone was trying to link Maina Njenga, but I don't have facts on that. I don't think he could be responsible because people think that because Rigathi Gachagua back then did not allow Maina Njenga to comfortably, you know, conduct rallies in Mount Kenya, even going to an extent of having him arresting so many people in Mount Kenya, they believe that maybe he could be responsible. I don't have facts to prove that, but there is a story that is surfacing here, you know, which are contrary to those narratives that I've actually put across. Someone believes that the incubates are the ones who are feeling the pressure of having Rigathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya. Right now, you've seen details about a party that is believed is linked to Rigathi Gachagua, a party whereby there are vehicles which have been painted green. You know, these vehicles are already sending some mixed signal to the camp of UDA that there is something being cooked, and this something that is being cooked is a new party. So I'm looking at all these things happening in Mount Kenya as the reasons why there could have been goons who are sent to try to scatter any plan that Rigathi Gachagua has of wrestling Mount Kenya from UDA. The bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, here is to take Mount Kenya away from UDA and have Mount Kenya concentrated in one party. That is what is happening, and that's why Rigathi Gachagua has many enemies in Mount Kenya. So I want us to go extensively into this because there's a tweet that Mutahi Ngugi has also shared regarding something that Ruto should do to, you know, people in Mount Kenya. But before we get there, please like this video. It's so important. If you like this video, by the way, I don't take that for granted. Your likes mean a lot to this channel because that is the only way YouTube shares our video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for making this channel grow. Let's talk about Mutahi Ngugi's tweet first. You know, this is a very serious issue that we need to talk about, the issue of Rigathi Gachagua against the incumbents. And I'm talking about those members of parliament who cannot go back to Mount Kenya to campaign. They feel the pressure, and ever since they impeached Rigathi Gachagua, they can't go to the ground. And that's why you find that these days you hear ground imeenda. That's the reality, ladies and gentlemen. So let me take you to Mutahi Ngugi tweet first. Mutahi Ngugi said something here, and of course, Mutahi Ngugi's tweet, before even if I read it, before I read it, you already know that Mutahi Ngugi is not on the same page with the Rigathi Gachagua. So this is what he says: Dear Ruto, Kikuyus will not change their mind. They are at ground zero with you. Why? No idea. Fire their ministers, appoint lawyers, Kambas, and those who will appreciate you. Fix this Kikuyu problem once and for all. As a Kikuyu, some of us believe they should be downsized. So let's dive back into this story of the mayhem. Personally, because we are all entitled to our own opinion, so my opinion is this: I think the people who are responsible for Rigathi Gachagua's mayhem are the ones who impeached him. Those are the people who are being used to fight Rigathi Gachagua. I don't know who is financing these people, but of course you have your own guess, and you can just guess below in the comment section. Who do you think is financing these people? Is it the same person who financed them to impeach Rigathi Gachagua? Well, that might seem a bit complicated, but The reality is someone is financing these people, or these members of parliament are financing themselves because, like for example, the issue of Limuru. We know the incumbent is feeling pressured because he knows very well that the former member of parliament might unseat him. The Limuru member of parliament, the former one, he might unseat the incumbent. So the incumbent fears in Mount Kenya are the reasons why all this drama is happening. And that is supported by a video that was shared from Omuchomba. And I'm talking about this video.
To the information that is coming to us, that the young men who are used to cause mayhem in Limuru, who came in masks, carrying pockets of stones and many other crude weapons that they carried, we are getting information, reliable information, that those boys are now headed to Embu. And because Embu, there is a function that is planned there tomorrow, and there is one of our colleagues who is coordinating that event, the Honorable Mukonji. We are reliably being informed that the guns are being transported in buses tonight to go and cause mayhem in Embu. We want to announce without fear of contradiction, this is our country, and we are not going to allow Kenyans to be sleeping in pain and agony. We are not going to allow that we cannot have any farmers meeting anymore because goods are going to be sent by people who feel that they have only one tool left, and that is violence. So whatever is being planned in Embu, we are well aware, and we are calling upon the security apparatus to make sure the meeting that is supposed to be happening tomorrow for tea farmers in Embu happen under security, and the farmers must be protected to air their views and concerns and give their concerns on the bill that is coming, the tea bill that is coming. There are people who are planning mayhem so that they can pass bills against the people's wish.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a video that was shared by Wamuchomba, who expressed fear over a rally in Embu. You know the story of Embu? You still remember the story of Embu, where Ruto met Uhuru, met Gachagua. They were on the same podium, and Kindiki also was on the same podium. Ruto was the one who was supposed to attend the meeting because he realized that there was going to be some pressure. He called Uhuru to come on board so that he could neutralize the pressure on the ground. All this were because there was already word that some booing, some heckling was going to take place there. People are going to heckle William Ruto. And as a result, that's why you find that there was that kind of a meeting in actually Embu. So there's already a narrative that is being peddled that based on what Omuchomba is saying, is that there are people who have already been paid to already cause chaos in that subsequent meeting. So all these things, ladies and gentlemen, are meant to make sure that Rigathi Gachagua is afraid. I mean, he can't traverse places anyhow because one, you understand that security was withdrawn. What I've seen lately with the way Rigathi Gachagua does things is that since security was withdrawn, he normally walks around with the members of parliament who are allied to him. And these members of parliament have security. So I'm looking at a scenario where they create some kind of barrier, you know, Rigathi anayeko katikati, alafu wabunge wanamsurround, alafu wale wabunge wamekuwa surrounded na security wao. So maybe that is what is happening. So Rigathi is using that kind of strategy to still make take advantage of the security from these members of parliament to give him some kind of protection. Maybe that's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is it. I wanted to go below in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, and offer a reaction regarding this development, the video that Wamuchomba has shared, and also if you believe that the incumbents are the ones who are feeling pressured, and as a result, they are the ones who are financing this kind of mayhem. Just go below in the comment section and you can offer a reaction on that. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.